What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Everyday Real Talk. And today I'm coming to you because I want to talk about dreams because this has been a reoccurring thing with me lately, right? I used to think that my dreams were just random, really didn't mean anything. Never try to read too much off into them. But since I've had my spiritual awakening and I've started looking at things deeper and from a deeper perspective, I've actually started to realize that they actually reveal something to us in ways that we will get an understanding out of it. They may use different people that we're familiar with to get the lesson or um, to get our attention. And I'm a firm believer now that our dreams, they actually reveal certain things to us, whether they are insecurities, they are desires that we have, or unresolved thoughts. It's gonna tell you something. And the reason why I say that is because I know, like I said, since I've started looking at things deeper and from a higher perspective, excuse me, I've realized that not only are my dreams revealing certain things, it may do it in different ways, and it could be the same lesson behind that dream or the same thing that I'm being shown, but in different ways or through different people. And I can honestly say that some of these things is where I know I've done a lot of shadow work as far as, well, healing that inner child wound that we tend to have from different things, different experiences that we've had in our lives. And I felt like I had, gone through the process, did the work, did that inner healing or whatever, only to find it still will come back to you in another way to get a reaction from you, to see if you actually healed this. It's you could feel like you learned a lesson or you learned all you needed to learn about something, but you will keep getting, I'm telling you, that same thing over and over. It's just through different people, different uh ways that it's brought to you. But I say this let me say, I'm talking about this because of some dreams that I've had recently. And when I think about it consciously, it makes sense to me. And that it would center around me still having a concern or fear of what other people feel about me or how they see me. According to my dream, I'm still dealing with this insecurity. And like I said, I didn't know I was dealing with it. So in that case, I would say that our dreams actually reveal certain things to us while we're asleep that we wouldn't admit that we still have issues with while we're awake. And take for an example a dream I had recently, and I thought I was over this insecurity thing. And in the dream, it was me and my husband. We were having a conversation, and he started to tell me something, and then he said, "Never mind." And I'm like, "What is it?" And he was saying, and it was something to the effect of what people were saying about me. But then he cut it off, like, that people out here saying, "Never mind." And I'm like, "What is it?" But he would not tell me what it was, and that just really bothered me. And it bothered me to the point to where I said, "Well, if you can't tell me what you said, what people saying, then we're gonna get a divorce." And I took it to the extreme with it. And so, the next day I woke up and I told him about the dream. But with him, it was like whenever I tell him a dream and he's in it or something, he always feel like it's something that I'm saying that he did. But looking at things from a higher perspective, I realize, and I know myself, and I try to tell him that it doesn't have anything to do with him. It's a message that was relayed to me, and that it was all about me, and that it's something that I'm dealing with or something that I am not addressing. It has nothing to do with him. as far as me accusing him of knowing something and not telling me or anything to that nature. Because I've had some dreams with him in it, and he's just and let him tell it it's never in a good place. But dreams they'll use people who are familiar to you to get certain messages across to you. Some people mistake dreams as being like, well, if I dream you were cheating on me, that means you're going to cheat or you cheated. And I don't view things like that. And sometimes dreams do reveal certain things that are going to happen, but I don't feel that I've had any of those dreams about things that are going to happen. My dreams, when I have them, they're revealing unresolved thoughts or emotions or just things that are already inside of me, right? That I'm not admitting. Because when we're asleep, our subconscious just has like total control to do what it needs to do. Because in the daytime, our conscious mind rules everything. So the subconscious mind can't get through to tell us anything, help us on anything. And a lot of times we're not gonna listen anyway because it's not gonna be as loud as our conscious mind is. But yeah, like I was saying, that dream revealed to me how I still care about how people feel about me, how they see me. And in some ways, I know that I have had growth in that area because if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing videos and just putting myself out here like this. Because it's hard carrying the weight of thinking how you're going to be perceived or accepted, right? I don't want to feel like I'm doing it for nothing. I want to know that I am reaching people or that I am touching people in some sort of way. And also because it just means something to me to do it. But I know that that's where my insecurity still stem around is me being on social media, me putting myself out there and just wondering how it's being perceived or how I'm looking. So in my case, that dream revealed an internal concern to me and not just a reality because insecurities aren't reality. They're a perception that we have. It's something dealing with our egos. And my dream brought that into awareness for me. But the interesting part about dreams as well is that I could have a dream about somebody I haven't thought about in years, seen in years, or didn't even really communicate with them. And I could wake up the next day wondering. I'm spending more time wondering, like, what was that person doing in my dreams? And it really drew my attention away from what the dream was trying to teach me or tell me or show me because I'm looking at why was this person in my dream? So sometimes the people in our dreams aren't the message. They're just a symbol of what the subconscious mind is trying to bring into awareness. And the subconscious communicates differently than our conscious mind because it exaggerates certain things, certain imagery to evoke certain feelings, certain emotions in us. And I've also used Google or chat to just see what certain images are what certain images project in dreams, such as like water. If you dream about water, it says water evokes like an emotion or a change. If you're dreaming like about school, if school is in your dream, you're being shown lessons or pressure. And if you're being chased, it's usually showing us avoidance in some area, something we're trying to avoid. And if you dream of losing things, that's showing you fear or an insecurity about something. And I know a lot of my past dreams, they had a lot to do with school. I have dreams of being flooded, like with water on the floors or something, and it'll go into a different imagery of me having a conversation with somebody. And I just know I can relate to all of these because when I think about the dream, because I write my dreams out, And it just makes sense, and then that's how it shows me that unfinished business, thought, desire, or whatever it may be at that time. And sometimes our dreams will reveal to us like different patterns that we're too busy to notice when we're awake. Trying to think if I've had a dream that showed me some type of pattern that I had. I have, actually, I have. And the way that pattern has been revealed to me would be a dream I have on consecutive nights, or it could be I could have multiple dreams in one night, two different dreams totally, but they both showed me the same thing. It could show me where I'm not willing to release control of something. And it was one instance when I was driving this car. It was a self-drive car, but I didn't fully trust the car. And I was coming around a curve, and my two daughters, my husband, and somebody else, I don't know, they were standing outside the car, and I was in the car, the self-driving car. And I was coming around a curve, and it's like I tensed up trying to make it stop, or I was pushing the brake or doing something, and she was telling me I didn't have to. What did she say? Just let go of the wheel. It was something to that extent. And in the same night, I had another dream where I was coming around a curve, and just same, like I said, same. It was the same thing that was being shown to me, but in different ways, two totally different stories. And I don't know about you guys, but I love to dream. I do. Especially since I've had my spiritual awakening, because I just enjoy them. I enjoy trying to figure them out. I enjoy getting what I'm supposed to get out of them, because I know that whatever is being revealed to me is to make me a better person, is to help me grow in that area, and to bring it to my awareness. And it all just plays a part in your growth. And I've learned to not take my dreams literally all the time, but I do pay attention to how they make me feel. And sometimes it may stay with me throughout the day, and until I figured it out, or just, not to the point to where I'm obsessing about it, but I do like to take time to figure out what is being told to me in that moment when I was asleep. And another thing I always do, because I love to dream, I always ask before I go to sleep, I ask that anything that is to be revealed to me, let me remember that upon waking, because I don't want to forget them. And when I wake up, I immediately either write them down or make a voice note of it, because you can easily get distracted and forget about your dream if you get up and start doing other things, or you get up and start immediately getting on the phone, looking at social media. So it's good to do it when it's still fresh on your mind. So, in closing, I just want to say that maybe your dreams aren't trying to predict the future to you. Maybe it's revealing something in your present, which is what I've come to realize about myself. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. And I think I'm going to do a little mini series on dreams, looking at it from different perspectives. But I wanted to talk about it because it's really become prevalent in my life, um, in this season of my life, and that's due to growth. Okay, so I got some reflection questions for you. And the first one is, have you ever had a dream that reveals something about yourself? The next one is, do you think your dreams reflect your emotions or subconscious thoughts? And the last one is, what familiar person keeps showing up in your dreams, and what might they represent? Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the like button for me. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.